Hello, friends. It's me, and it's time for a tale. But before we begin this interesting tale, I have to explain why. Just why. All of the why. See, this all started because I was doing that thing where you watch a bunch of YouTube videos and you just kind of let autoplay pick the next one. And I was watching stuff about terrible fan fiction, and eventually I came across Jenny Nicholson's video about this story. And I watched the entire thing, flabbergasted, blown the hell out, one might say, of this entire thing. And after essentially listening to her talk about this, I was like, oh, I have to read this. I must, in fact, read this story. And when it comes to a terrible fan fiction, you all well know, I can't just read one. Oh, no. No, I have to bring it to you. That's correct. So, here we are. I've never read this story, and like with the ones I've never read before, I'll try to keep editing to a minimum because I want to bring you my exact hot takes, my in-the-moment reactions. I've not read any of this yet. There's part of it on screen, or it would be on screen, except it's on a different tab. I'm not looking at it. I'm looking at my Audacity screen right now while I'm doing this part. I'm about to switch over to that part, and then we're going to get into this story. But I wanted you to know where it came from, and that I know some of the basic beats. I know kind of what is going to be said, but not everything. And I don't know what exactly we're about to find out, but I know that we're about to try. We're about to go into some places where things are going to get interesting. And I'm recording this when I should be uploading, so I'm running a little late on that, but we'll get to that later. It's not important right now. That's not important right now. What's important right now is what we are about to get into. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, whatever you want to call it, however you want to say it, shout it from the rooftops if you must. It is time. Trapped in an island with Josh Hutcherson. And that is not Moonhorse screwing up the title. That is literally what this is called. It says in, but here we go. This is Kate's POV. I don't know who Kate is, but this is who that is. Mum, Dad, this is what I want to do with my life, and I've always wanted to become an actor, and not some freaking doctor. You know, the two professions. I screamed at my parents. No, Kate, you are not going to waste your life on some acting career. Life's too short. That's one sentence. My dad yelled. Yeah, you'll go on the drugs like all the other actors, my mum said. Not all the actors are on drugs, Mum, I said. Really, then name one. No punctuation. There's barely any capitalization. I just wanted to really, put that out there. This is amazing so far. Josh Hutcherson. I don't know who Josh Hutcherson is. Hold on. You know what? Josh Hutcherson. Who is Josh Hutcherson? He's got an IMDb? He does. Okay. Josh Hutcherson was in... I don't know. Oh, he's in the Hunger Games. Okay. Alright. That's the only thing I know, and I only know Hunger Games because I watched the, the Riff Tracks version of that. Okay. I don't know the rest of this stuff. I'm not really... I don't recognize... Oh, he's in Bridge to Terabithia. Okay. I remember that movie. That was an alright movie. Oh, he's in The Kids Are Alright? That was a pretty good movie. I don't recognize the rest of this stuff. But anyway, okay, so he's an actor. He's a pretty good looking dude. Okay, cool. Anyway, so he's not on drugs. That's the thing we have to understand. I said as I smiled at the thought of him. Josh was my biggest celebrity crush. I'm like obsessed over him. It's one sentence. That's not the point. You're going to become a doctor no matter what you say, my dad screamed. I just ran up to my room. My room had a Josh Hutcherson pillow and a Josh lamp posters mat, even a Josh teddy bear. Everything was of Josh. I'm getting flashbacks to fucking... I'm getting flashbacks to My Immortal. My name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way. I slammed the door shut and I laid on my bed thinking I could run away, but where would I go? How would I get there? Oh no, I know my dad's shed. He is a small boat. I can sail to Hollywood and become an actress, I thought. One sentence. That was one sentence. I did like 3 takes to make sure I got that one sentence. It was one sentence, okay? I lied on my bed for 3 hours thinking, and at 3 a.m. I decided... Okay, wait. So they were having this argument at midnight? Why? I decided to pack my suitcase. Because I was going to Hollywood, I put on my purple dress I got last year for my 17th birthday, turning 18 in 2 weeks. Cool. I picked up my suitcase and tiptoed downstairs, S-T-A-R-E-S, trying not to wake anyone, and opened the door. When I opened the door, a bunch of cold air hit me and made my way to Dad's shed and dragged the boat to the water. Lucky I live near the beach, I thought to myself, when finally got out in the water, started puddling my boat, and then I was off. Again, one sentence. This is fascinating. This is fascinating. When was this written? Does it say? I don't know how to use Wattpad. This is a stupid website. I hate it. But when was this written? I can't find when this was written. Anyway, I'll find it out later. If I do find it out, I'll post it here. Editor Moonhorse, do a thing. Be like, boop. Knowing Editor Moonhorse can be like, I still don't fucking know. Because I don't know. Anyway, this is Josh Hutcherson's POV now. We shifted POV, as you do in bad fan fiction. I got dressed in my $50 gray shirt and jeans. Does anyone actually remember how much your shirt cost? Do people just have $50 gray shirts? Is that a thing? Is that what you do when you're a famous actor? Ah, yes. My $50 gray shirt. Ah, that's the one. Haha. And jeans. When I went outside, my limo was waiting for me to take me to cruise ship. It is Jennifer Lawrence's birthday today. I know Jennifer because she was in the Hunger Games with me. One sentence. Just... These run-on sentences they're killing me. When the limo stopped, my limo driver opened the door for me, and I went inside the cruise ship. It was huge. It took me a minute to realize they were there and not... This is difficult to read. I put my present for Jennifer on the table with like 100 or more presents on it, and then I saw Jennifer coming my way. I don't know what she sounds like. I'm just... Josh, long time no see. I'm glad you could make it. How are you? There are like weird double spaces in some of this, and I'm just assuming those are pauses. Jennifer said, "Hey, Jen, I'm good. Yourself?" I said, as the boat started moving. "I'm great. Well, now that you're here," she said, as she started twirling her hair and giggling. Was Jennifer seriously flirting with me? I'm sorry. I put an inflection on that like it's a question. It's not. That ends in a period. It's a... statement. "Oh, happy birthday," I said as I backed away from her because she was really close to me. "I mean, I like Jen, but just as a friend." "Oh, thanks. So how have you been lately?" she said. "Me, I've been good," I said. Me have been good. Me good. "That's good. Well, I've been horrible. I got dumped twice in a row. Right now I'm looking for the right guy." "As you do," she said. I wonder why Jen was telling me this. We were friends, but she never tells me something straight away. Maybe she's had a little too much to drink. One sentence. Jess, who's Jess, then moved really close to me and said, "Wow, it's cold. Can I borrow your jumper?"
Why is this man wearing a jumper?
I didn't want to, but I didn't want to be rude, so I gave it to her. I'm still cold, she said, and put her head on my shoulder, and I got a little uncomfortable, so I jumped up and said, "I don't mean to be rude, I just need some air." Before she could reply, I ran outside and closed my eyes. It was so windy and loud I could hear the waves and opened my eyes and gasped. A huge wave came towards the boat, and I fell. I thought they were on a cruise ship. How big is this fucking wave? Kate's POV, though. We're shifting. I've been on this boat all day since 3 in the morning, and it was now 10 at night. You must be sunburned like fucking crazy. And I was really tired. It started pouring rain, and the wind was so loud, and the waves started to get bigger. I started to panic. I didn't know what to do. One sentence. I thought that maybe I go back home, but I'll be at Hollywood in 3 hours. But then a huge wave came, and I let out a scream before I fell. How do you know how far you are from Hollywood? Do you have, like, MapQuest? I don't think Hollywood's, like, on the ocean. I mean, I know California is, but I don't think Hollywood's, like, a landlocked city, isn't it? Anyway. Josh's POV. I heard a girl scream, and I started swimming to where the sound came from. It was hard to swim with the huge waves, and the water was freezing. But I've done private swimming lessons since I was 3. I still do them now every Sunday. Cool. I swam till I saw a small wooden boat. It was upside down, so I swam underwater, and I saw a girl, and I lifted her in my arms and continued to swim. I saw an island around 50 meters from here, so I swam to it with the girl still in my arms. This is like a fucking endurance test. Oh, that's the end of the chapter. Oh, that's the end of this chapter. Okay. All right. Wow. We've been at this for a bit. Anyway, author's note. Not separated by anything. There's no, like, you know, cut thing, whatever. Anyway, author's note. Hey guys, I hope you like this so far. The picture at the side is Kate. If you have any ideas of what I should write for the next chapter, please tell me and I will dedicate next chapter to you. So please comment by letting me know what you think and I will vote and upload soon. Bye! One sentence. Okay, wow. This isn't even, like, the weirdest part of this. There's so much. Like, the story itself is weird. It truly is. But don't get me wrong, it gets stranger. So, for example, there's a picture, yes, of some stock photo girl, photo bucket, I don't know, woman, I don't know who she is. But there's also, like, a WMV music video about this story that's in the header, and you know I had to watch some of it, and it's something, all right, my dudes. It is special. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm still trying to find out when this story came out. Nothing on Wattpad is dated. Why would you not date it? I hate this website. I hate this website. I know that the user, that vampire chick, I believe is the name she called herself. This account was made in, like, 2014. So that gives you an idea of how long ago this was. There are a lot more stories. And I'll get to them in time, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm not seeing, like, a date. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm trying to find when this was published. And there's nothing. There's nothing. I hate this website. There's nothing. But, okay, fine, cool, whatever. I don't know. This is, I'm done. That's this chapter. I assume this is from very early, you know, sometime in the early 2000s or whatever, right around whenever Hunger Games was famous. Obviously not earlier 2000s than 2010s, you know what I mean? Whatever. Point is, this is special. And we're going to continue to read this because, as I said, I watched Jenny Nicholson's video on this, which I totally recommend, by the way. You should totally watch that. But I wanted to read this to all of you intimately so we can all get trapped in an island together. You have no idea where this story is going. And if you don't want spoilers, wait until the series is over, then watch the Jenny Nicholson video, because she talks about the whole story. But if you don't care, don't worry about it. Again, I don't know when this was published. I assume it's old. It seems like it is. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. There will be more of this very soon, I'm sure. And, yeah. I have a Ko-Fi and a merch store. You can check those out. I would appreciate it. They keep the lights on in here. And if you can't, that's okay too. I have a subreddit, r/Moonhorse Stories, where you can send me so many wonderful things that you find online. Send me your own stories. Send me terrible fan fiction. Send me anything. I'll definitely look it over. I also have a Discord. You can join my insane Discord and hang out with me and all my weird friends. It's a fun place. Either way, I love you all so very much, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.